Okay, this is part 2 of duck pluck goose. Now it's still early morning. There's not too many people going to work. I'm actually trying to get on that bus to go to the gym in 30 minutes. I have to be honest, I think I'm gonna miss it because I have to go back and get my stuff. It's still pretty isolated out here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this little shortcut. But anyway, like I was saying, really, I'm just trying to find out what I'm dealing with. That I don't understand. You know, I guess we have to speak the word. Something just happened that scared the I don't know what out of me. But the Bible says that we have to remain in faith. So I went ahead and read the 27th Psalm a couple of times to try to get me through the little episode. Anyway, when I tell you I need wisdom, but my daughter came here to go to college, it sounded real exciting and fun. I thought I would come, and I was unemployed at the time, so I thought I would come and see what was, what it was all about. But I really got more than what I bargained for. I'm sitting in Waffle House, right? And it's cold in there. And we believe I heard a cough come from inside my body that wasn't my own. I'm not even coughing. I'm not sniffing. I heard something cough inside my body. That's some scary stuff. What the hell is he put? Said somebody put something in my stuff. The doctor so claiming they can't find nothing. And that's believable because I was having experiencing weird things. But I think some scientists going to answer for what he may have done. But that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to deal with this religious aspect of it. And I probably shouldn't question my religion at this point in time, but I probably shouldn't question my religion at this point in time. I probably shouldn't question my faith in God at this point in time. But I have to say that I'm not sure what I'm dealing with here. I have to say that. So, like, sometimes I make the 5:30 bus to the gym. By the by, our car got towed, and getting it back has been a little bit of a challenge. I wrote checks for everything, but to the tow company. I'm gonna take a check. And my daughter we have faced challenges financially, and she don't want to give me no more money, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about the car here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to go to the gym. And I guess I'm overreacting about the stragglers I'm seeing hanging out here unless I'm a target. I see several runners by themselves. I suspect if I was going to run, either have a gun and a dog. I'm not that into it. When I was running, I was in my hometown, so I knew the trail basically. And I know that sounds overconfident. Oh, I know the trail. Ain't nobody gonna do me nothing. It is what it is. But I would get up at 5. It would still be dark. And whatever, you know the rest. But Um, so I was saying about to my knowledge. I've been praying, think I'm doing what's right. So I'm like, okay, God, is this something that my faith isn't strong enough to handle? Do I need to have wisdom here? Do I need some wisdom here? Do I need a word here? I don't understand what I'm dealing with here. This has really been a task for me. So calling God in a question isn't my first choice. Isn't my first choice. But I need to know what to do here because something is preventing me from doing what I need to do. And like I said, that's the point where I need a loan for my daughter. Other than that, I just got a rejection letter from Pureflix for a screenplay that I thought they would like. I thought it was great, but I guess I'll get around to it. Because I would like people to see. You know, I've been in many indies, and an indie option seems great for me. And I'm gonna get around to doing it myself because I really think it'll be great. I really think it'll have mass appeal. It's Christian, quote unquote, but I think it'll have mass appeal. But I think it probably sound good to me because I'm the one that adapted it to screenplay. It's a Bible story, but I adapted it to screenplay. And maybe God let that happen because maybe I need to go back over it. You know, I know I heard this that a lot of Pureflix want the movies they want their movies to have a message. I heard that they want their movies to have a message. Well, I think it does have a message. When you have kids watching, being inundated with all kind of images, some of those images are designed to promote things in their adulthood. Some of those young images are designed to transition them in their adulthood to other things. I think having something positive for the kids to watch is good. Whether it has some big sis boom by faith message or not. If it's something positive and that's going to promote a strong mind in Christ, but I'm not the executive at Pureflix. I'm the executive at 0 to 60. That's how you heard me. So I guess I need to get on my job. But anyway, I'm really taking a slow stroll, and I said I was gonna be there at 5:30. But anyway, what I was saying is when something began to attack my body, I'm like, okay, God, what's happening? Do I need to examine myself and see why the enemy came in? I said the devil desired to sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith fail not. And to examine myself and see if I can stand this trial that I'm dealing with. After all, the Bible says that, but he was wounded for our transgression. He was bruised for our iniquities. That just time for our peace was upon him. And by his stripes we are healed. What am I saying? We're saved through faith in Christ. We become Christians through faith in Christ. We get in fellowship with God through faith in Christ. Isaiah 53 and 5. And we are healed. You can't be saved and not be healed. Well, Cynthia, yes you can, because so and so just went home to be with the Lord and they didn't overcome their cancer. I don't have cancer. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. But the Bible say that Christ saved us and he healed us. So what I'm saying is I don't understand what I'm dealing with. I have to be honest with you. Nobody asked me, but you asked for a lot of stuff through me. So I'm trying to see what I'm dealing with here. So I'm sitting here trying to find out what's going on. To find out what's going on this morning with my walk with God. That's why I'm asking what's going on with my walk with God. You know, just attack my body. Oh, you in a big old city, whatever. Well, I thought God was a big old God. Okay, this is creepy here. This is creepy. Oh, that's a woman that look like a little Griffin here. This is a little bitty child walking across the damn street. Might be a ghost baby and shit. But anyway, that's a little woman doing her little workout this morning. Well, glory to God. Maybe these white women is a mess. Jogging by themselves in the dark without a dog and a gun. But hearing that shit, missing my fat ass down somewhere worrying about somebody busting me in my damn head while I'm jogging. Then the bitch done went behind the building. I feel knock the fuck out of this ghost bitch. Look at this shit. Motherfucker just walked behind the building. She might be going inside this gym right here. Lord forgive me. She might be going inside this gym. It's a gym right here. Let me get ready for the fight. Then I beat the fuck out of ghost. But anyway. Baby, life must be good in the motherfucker when you got a good body. These bitches be doing all kind of crazy shit. But anyway, yeah, the gym open. They finna do some workout. Oh, she up in there. I just can't see it. I can't see all this shit. I really can't see it. There's too much shit to be doing. There's too much shit to be doing. This bitch must have a hell of a proper life with a body like that. This is too much shit to be doing. Maybe you ought to see her. You know what? I see a little bit of stuff I might want to try. I want to try a few of that. I said I want to try a little bit of that. But other than that, it's just too much. I don't really need all that. But anyway. Oh, what I was saying, yeah. So as I face that challenge in my body, attack on my health, in my life, attack on my life. I'm gonna say it was an attack on my life. And I said I don't know what that was. I was still supposed to kill me, but I had been. The Lord had been showing me that. Because my health is overall good. You know, I haven't had pork and except the occasional piece of bacon or boudin. In, I don't know, 20-some odd years. I had beef, except the occasional burger. You know, and the church had a barbecue, I had a burger. And I had a burger at, I had a burger here and there. I think my biggest vice probably is junk food. Chips and candy or whatever, you know. French fries, that's my biggest vice. But other than that, you know, no pork beef. That's basically what I avoid, you know. And the Lord said your health is really well. And I had been making myself drink a gallon of water a day. And when I felt something in my body, I felt it begin to leave. But apparently all of it didn't leave. But I felt like, I just don't want to describe it right now. It's just really, really scary to me. But, you know, I had to say, it's not shit that I think about. Sex with a woman is the shit I just sit around thinking about. I have to say, in my mind, I have to say this, in my mind, I don't think about having sex. Sex is a component of a relationship. So when I think of myself as an involved, I think of myself in a relationship. I don't think of myself as just going to the club and picking the prettiest girl and we go do whatever. Or picking the most handsome guy and we go do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think of myself as going out. Now, keep in mind, you know, we've gone to the comedy club. I'm not going to just go to the club. The Bible said the angels surround us and deliver us. The angel of the Lord, I think it's in Psalm 34, verse 7, I think. I could be wrong. The angel of the Lord surround us and deliver us. Well, that's because we live in a world where not everybody believes in God. So you don't know what can happen. Then we live in a world that this is imperfect. Things can happen. Accidents can happen. Unfortunate things can happen. But I'm not going to go to the hole in the wall club and think there's an angel in there protecting me. I said I'm not going to go to the hole in the wall club and think there's an angel in there protecting me. However, if I'm at the comedy club because it's my profession, then I hope, and I could be wrong, and maybe God don't want me in the club, even for the do comedy as a profession. I hope that God will still honor His word there, because I'm not just going, you know, to the club for the clown. Now, anyway, let's say I found myself in the comedy club, and I found myself different places, you know, out dancing, drinking. But these are not quote unquote places. You know, Ruth Chris, downtown at Ruth Chris, you know, clowning, having a good time, dancing outside in the park, whatever, you know. There's nothing sinful about that. But what I did want to say, you know, when I do go to these places, I will have to say they have observed about the Caucasian woman in general. You know, when I say I've met someone, I met this person who had a degree, a master's degree, that was a fighter pilot in the armed forces. And this is years ago. And we met at work. Now, I don't know what happened when she go in the club. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what happens to her when she goes in the club. But I have to say, when I meet white women, matter of fact, the last one I met, I was talking about outside of that incident, I met at church. Now, that sounds like a very big contradiction, but that's a reality. I say that sounds like a very big contradiction, but that's a reality. I have to say I met several people. It just didn't work out for me. Men, women, at church. Now, I will say this, in honesty, and if I was out at the club, when I do go out to social places, I'm not what that white woman wants. I'm not what that white woman wants. I have had instances where there was presumption. You know, I'm going up to get a couple of drinks, you know, whatever I'm going. And there's a presumption that I'm trying to holler at her and get a number. I'm not what that woman wants. So I have to say, in a social setting like that, off the top of my head, I don't think I could recall more than one positive incident with the opposite sex or with the same sex. You know what I'm saying? There was a white woman or whatever. I can't say I recall that. So that woman has an idea about what she wants, and I'm gonna venture to say, now there are times when I think the factor here is a look, you know, your appearance here. And there are times when, like I say, I used to lift weights and run, you know. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to speak about that because I'm not sure what, you know, people look at black people and think all black people are the same. But I approach every situation the same way. I feel people out. I wait to see if they're open to talk to me. Whatever color they are, black or white, or whatever ethnicity they are. I wait to see if they're open to conversation. And then I proceed from there. And that's included with black people. But some white people think that all blacks are the same. But I don't think we are. And I think there's a difference between social sets, economic sets, education sets, and I would even say racial sets of blacks. And but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that subject. But I just want to address that. But I do go out to the comedy club because I'm into comedy. I'm actually writing some comedy. And I need to. I'm confronting this issue. Well, do you need to leave Georgia City? It's too big for you. It's too fast for you. It's too this. It's too that. Well, let's take that from the scripture point of view. The Bible says there's nothing too hard for God. The Bible says the earth is the Lord's, the entire earth, and the fullness thereof. The Bible says we are heirs and joint heirs with Jesus Christ. The Bible says we are heirs and joint heirs with Jesus Christ. The Bible says that we're supposed to subdue the earth by faith. That means, and I'm not going to say wrestle an alligator. I'm not saying go wrestle an alligator. I'm not saying go wrestle an alligator. I'm saying, had you stumbled, I mean, one time, I was in Houston and the alligator came out the bayou. This is what I would say to that. The Bible says subdue the earth through faith in God. I mean that. I believe you had you stumble upon that, you can speak to it by faith in Jesus' name and command it to go. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you should do it. But I ain't saying go try to wrestle it and tackle it and fight it. But with that being said, let me go sit my scary behind down. And when I tell you, this woman looked like a little child running in the morning by herself. I think she got a water bottle in her hand. Let me say for somebody think I want to jump on somebody and mess with them. You know what? Like I said, like this is my hometown. So I used to go jogging at 5 a.m. and it would still be dark. But when I would leave out the door, the building a block over was a security guard standing right there. So I know he can see me, and I assume he could. Right, the fire department right here on this way. Then the casino right here, the guard at the casino. You see what I'm saying? So I just assume my mind already say, there's a guard right there, there's a guard right there, the fire department right there. I already know my route. Maybe it's the same thing around here and I don't see it. Maybe something over here she knows her route and I don't see it. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm gone. Well, if she ain't worried about anybody messing with her. But anyway, since you need to leave, well, I'm trying to hear from God here. Because if I can't hear from God, then in my mind, I don't have anything. I have to mother my children. I need to go and get my house in order. I need to plan for them. But I have to hear from God here. The Bible says the earth is the Lord's and we are heirs and joint heirs with Christ. Which Christ is mine. The Bible says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. Everyone believe in this city, what they have belong to me as long as I do what's right. I'm saying, you sound stupid. Ain't God gonna be unjust and just take people hard work for nothing? But the Bible does say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. We're from the running club. I'm kind of self-conscious right now, especially since I'm talking on my phone. So let me get out that way. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all film it. This is a brutal workout. Oh my God, it's a brutal workout. So you walking with me? Okay.
Are you working at the hotel?
No, I don't.
That's how much you work?
But anyway, look like they got people of all fitness. But I ain't trying to get my slow ass in. I'm not trying to get my slow ass in that running. But it's gonna be a brutal workout this morning. Oh my God, fuck this dumbass shit. I would have turned around if I saw that it was gonna be brutal. Turn my ass the fuck around. Fuck I need a brutal workout for? What the fuck? What the fuck I need? But anyway, it's almost 30 minutes. Let me wrap this up. I'm trying, I say, well, you need to leave Georgia. I'm trying to understand what I'm dealing with. That's why I don't want to just up and leave. I need to sleep. I need to hear from God. I went up dead talking about I need to hear from God like somebody crazy. Come here and end up dead talking about I need to hear from God. But I do. That's what I want. So that's what I'm going to deal with. You said lead a white woman. Oh, now who? Now who's saying that? That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what God showed me. Somebody said lead a white woman. Well, I want to ask them. I want to see a white woman of them. So you think people won't have your say? Do you think people deify you or objectify you too much? Do you think I want to have sex with you? If I did want to have sex with you, would you wait till I ask you? How much you charge?